In Luke 13, okay? Luke 13, verse 1. I'll have it up on the screen over here. And again, if you need a sermon handout, we have them on the website. If you're watching this on the website, it's just it's probably on the bottom or on the left. We have a little tab there that you can download the sermon handout and follow along with us. There's a discussion guide at the end that you can discuss with your group members or your partner or your accountability group. But you can download that, but it'll be up here on the screen. Luke 13, verse 1 says, "There were some present at that very time who told him," Jesus, "about the Galileans whose blood Pilate had mingled with their sacrifices. And he answered them, 'Do you think these Galileans are worse sinners than all the other Galileans because they suffered in this way? No, I tell you, but unless you repent, you will all likewise perish. Or those 18 on whom the tower in Siloam fell and killed them. Do you think that they were worse offenders than all the others who lived in Jerusalem? No, I tell you, but unless you repent, you will all likewise perish.'" Jesus was asked to make sense of something that happened apparently before, where a bunch of political enemies of Pilate had come to Jerusalem to worship, and Pilate had slaughtered them in the temple. So Jews at this time, actually it's a false teaching, but they commonly believed any kind of uncommon death. Uncommon death was due to God basically punishing you for something you've done. But it was weird because they were worshiping God when they did it. So they were like, so Jesus, makes sense of this. And Jesus says, you know what? I'll do you one better. How about the 18 people that tower fell on? You think they were worse sinners than the guys who died in the temple? No. But if you're not saved from your sin right now, you're all going to die anyway. So he was asked to explain an uncommon death, and Jesus actually went right over to natural death. 18 people who a tower collapsed on top of. And he's like, do you think those guys were worse sinners than the ones in Jerusalem? Do you really think so? No, they weren't. It's not. The point of natural evil is not to tell you who's the worst sinner and who's God. No, the point of natural evil, the point of pandemics as well, is for you to look at your life and look at the rest of the world. Look at the world and say, wow, this world's messed up. This world is not right. So that you will look at your own heart and say, and neither am I. This world's not right. And I'm not right either. Jesus immediately took them to their own problem. So the groan of a pandemic, you've got some stuff in your notes. The groan of a pandemic removes illusion. Okay? It takes away the illusion that my sin is not a problem. It takes away the illusion that, you know what, I'm really just pretty good the way I am. And you look at the world and you go, well, nothing else seems to be functioning the way it is. Maybe I'm not as good as I think I am.